just not being an ass guy is crazy, like a thing to admit. Like, I mean, or not a crazy thing to admit. It's I guess fine, you know. It's difficult for me to like accept. It's kind of one of those things like I don't like cheeseburgers, and you're like maybe you're just not into meat. Like, are you gay? Because it's cool if you're gay, because like maybe that's the kind of thing, you know. But like I just don't. I literally can't understand how you don't look at the back end of whatever you're into, and if it's shapely, not be like, God fucking damn it, yes. Hell yes. Like, are you, fuck yeah, dude, that's what I want to see. Titty's great too. You know what I mean? Mother of God. This is the most technical difficulties night I've had in a little while, and that's saying something. Okay. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about a guy named WhatIfAltHist. I don't know anything about them. I'll be the first to admit it. I don't know their content really. I know a lot of people have seen, like, he's been covered on Vosh and a few other places. The name is literally means what if alternative history. Like, what if alternative history? Which generally, if you run into that kind of thing, it just means the person's a crypto Nazi with stunning regularity. I got to see a alternative historian, which is the wildest shit ever, because it just means I make shit up. It just means that you just make shit up. Actually at a Sarah Palin rally in 2015, 2015, leading up to the Donald Trump election years. She was in North Dakota visiting, I think it was North Dakota State University in Williston, North Dakota. Looked like she was shit faced for the few seconds before they kicked us out. I was in the press pit, but before she went up, I covered or there was a guy who gave a presentation, and he was just literally introduced himself as an alternative historian, and he's like the cow faces in the audience just ate it up, because his entire thing was just literally like, what if history was different than what we think it is? With no evidence. And his entire presentation was on some dumb shit. It was fucking the Pony Express, you know? He's like, once upon a time, kids were better. They believed in Jesus. You know why? Because of the Pony Express. They would fucking ride ponies across America. And that's not something you can do if you don't have two things: hard-working spirit and a deep belief in Jesus Christ. Literally just made up shit. The beginning of my, like, I can't ever take Republicans serious, because like at the heart of everything is just that, like, just, but what if things literally weren't the way they are? Not like we can change things for the better, but just literally, what if all of the entirety of the past isn't the past? Or if I just rewrote it right now, what would happen then? I think WhatIfAltHist is one of these kind of guys. What if alt history doesn't even make alternate history stuff anymore? It's just weird political stuff. There are like two good alt history channels, and WhatIfAltHist isn't one of them. There is some fun in the alt history area when it's clearly fiction. There's some people that like to speculate on what would have happened if things had gone different, right? That's a version of alternative history that's called historical fiction. There's just a type of that just goes in the fiction section. Alternative historians literally pretend that history was different entirely, or they'll just change it in a way that makes it a little bit more comfortable for you. It's psychotic. It's very, very psychotic. But anyway, WhatIfAltHist put out a tweet today, and I'm going to bring it up on screen for you. This shit is awesome. I'm going to do a dramatic reading of this. I just don't know how to make it as dramatic as it needs to be. I'm trying to figure out what the vibe is. Should I just go as hardcore as possible? Or should I do it as Alex Jones? Alex Jones reading a WhatIfAltHist. I'll give you guys a couple seconds. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to figure out if you guys want to name a voice that I do that you want to try to hear. Probably not Trump. I don't think Trump will work, but like if you guys got one, hit me up. So while you guys are deciding, I'm gonna try to get sneak cheeks in here. Checkers. Yeah, we got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Hey, look at this. This might be the brief appearance of Checkers on the new bunny cam. Oh yeah, look. It's a new space. Look how secret it is. It's a little hidey space just for you. Yeah. Bunny. We got our first bunny at the new place. His little studio area is perfect. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's full on sweet cheek. Sweet cheek. Are you leaving, bud? Where did you go? Lost track of him. Okay. He's now going to be exploring the room for the duration of the time that we're in here, because he has not even wanted to come into this room yet. And it is massive, and it has carpet, which is his favorite thing. So he's just going to be bombing around in the background. I guess I'll put my face back on screen. I know it's not as fun for me. It's not as fun for me. Just like Tyler, the bunny cam has also moved. Oh yeah. It's considerably further away than what it was. It's a good 100 miles down the road. Or Jimmy Stewart. Can I do any Looney Tunes voices? I can, but they take a little while. Ken Burns. I haven't done Ken Burns in enough time. The voice you used for the Metatron tweet defending Shad, just the generic action. The generic action guy. Hey, what if I could do Jimmy Stewart? Should we do, okay, Jimmy Stewart. If Jimmy Stewart came back to life and was a confused alternate history guy. All right, we'll try it out here. We'll try Jimmy Stewart at least. Can we get a mini couch and plants for Checkers? We're gonna get all kinds of stuff down there for him. He's gonna have a little area and all set up. It's not gonna look exactly like this because this wall that's on the right side of his camera is gonna go because it's not a wall at all. It's just a little box thing that's in the middle of the carpet. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. There might even be, if we do it, if there's any sort of fan art area, it might just be in the Sweet Cheeks Lounge. It'll change from Bunny Cam to the Checkers Lounge, and it might be that. Could be pretty good. But here we go. We're gonna try this. I understand this will sound kind of insane, but for years I thought the 2010s obsession with ass and being thick was a psyop for the racial agendas of that era. This is turning in. I'm going to do it as Harry Carey. Never mind. I'm doing it as fucking Will Ferrell doing Harry Carey because the speech patterns are wrong. I understand this will sound kind of insane, but for years I've thought the 2010s obsession with ass and being thick was a psyop for the racial agendas of that era. We all know that being attracted to that is concentrated among black people. The stereotype is that whites are more for boobs, thinner, stuff like hair quality. The standards of beauty between whites and blacks are super different, and that whites would never find Kim K attractive, while blacks probably wouldn't be after Zooey Deschanel, I guess. I know almost no guys who are super into ass. Dude, shout out for... Oh, he's happy. He's binkying. That's a full bink. He's fucking stoked. The bunny is sprinting around the area now. Shout out for the rap song that starts off with this sample. I know almost no guys who are super into ass. I know almost no guys who are super into ass. And this could be a bias of the kind of guys I hang out with. But it was also super rare before the 21st century. The style in the 90s was starving African child thin. I think as black culture became the only form of acceptable male sexualization, this trend took on. That era was seeing massive tilts done for various racial agendas anyway. That era was seeing massive tilts done for various racial agendas anyway. That's probably one of my favorite clips of all time. Heading out to Adepticon, 13-hour drive means VOD gang for me. Thanks for the great streams. Thank you for stopping by, Martin Orlando. What is going on? Oh, Streamlabs is fucked up right now. Streamlabs might need to update their graphics setting. He's completely off time. That's not my fault. None of that's stored on my computer. That's on Stream Elements servers. So, whatever. Why are you as a man checking out what turns other men on? I need to hear this in Jordan Peterson. I gotta fix my Jordan Peterson voice because it's a little bit too much. Yeah, Kermit. I know almost no guys who are super into ass. And this could be a bias of the kind of guys I hang out with. But it was also super rare before the 21st century. The style in the 90s was starving African child thin. I think as black culture became the only form of acceptable male sexualization, this trend took on. This trend took on. That era was already seeing massive tilts done for various racial agendas anyway. Unironically, this second half is actually pretty fucking Alex Jones. I know almost no guys who are super into ass. And this could be a bias of the kind of guys I hang out with, but it was also super rare before the 21st century. The style in the 90s was starving African child thin. I think as black culture became the only form of acceptable male sexualization, this trend took on. That era was already seeing massive tilts done for various racial agendas anyway. Dude, I mean, just picking this thing apart. I know it's so stupid. You have to hit it with like 15 different voices. But goddamn, this is such a weird. This is like weird racist shit. Just not being an ass guy is crazy. Like a thing to admit. Like, I mean, or not a crazy thing to admit. It's I guess fine. You know, it's difficult for me to like accept. It's kind of one of those things. Like I don't like cheeseburgers, and you're like, maybe you're just not into meat. Like, are you gay? Because it's cool if you're gay, because like maybe that's the kind of thing, you know, but like I just don't, I literally can't understand how you don't look at the back end of whatever you're into, and if it's shapely, not be like, God fucking damn it, yes. Hell yes. Like, are you, fuck yeah, dude, that's what I want to see. Titty's great too. You know what I mean? The reason I think all the chicks were thin in the 90s was because that was really hard to do, because the 90s is when everybody started eating fast food like 24/7 and everyone got super fat, so being super thin was like in. But also like the fashion industry was run by like closeted gay men or semi-closeted gay men who were like drawing fashion and just wanted to put it on basically like guys, but they're like, no, you have to put girls in there because we need supermodels, otherwise this shit's too gay. And it'll get shut down. Like we need chicks in there. And they were like, all right, but I want the most boy-built girls possible that aren't like the opposite, the spiritual antithesis of thick femboy. Wouldn't gay mean he likes ass more? No. Not really. Some gay dudes can and can't be into ass. It is like, you know, whatever. Like it's an appreciated thing. Gay dudes are into your hands, and your shoulders and chest, and then like your belly, depending on what kind of belly that you're in. They're either into like a 6-pack ab type thing or like a big, like keg belly, right? But gay dudes want juicy ass muscle tits. I swear to God. And big old grab your whole fucking top of your head hand. As I know. But also like butts. But it's not like, you know, like the defining thing kind of deal. Like gay guys' interests are actually like considerably more broad and spread out. As a matter of fact, if you want to see the things that gay dudes are most into, And this is how you can figure it out. Just look at what Andrew Tate dresses as. However Andrew Tate is dressed, that is how you can determine how any bottom is trying to attract a gay mate at the time. Because, it's just, I'll just show you. The search is Andrew Tate women's suits. It's just wild because Andrew Tate is like literally just one of the gayest looking guys of all. It's insane. If you're straight, you probably can't actually pick up on it. Like if you're just flat straight and you've never been around gay culture or gay bars or gay men, especially like in a casual sort of like I've walked past a pride parade. It's like, oh, calm down. All right, I get it. You have to get into you have to know gay people, like have some gay friends to the point where they're telling you about like maybe like where their golf outings are going to go. And then like everything about the Tate brothers just like reveals itself. Like if you just have that level of depth, not a lot, just a little bit. Like you have a gay coworker who's like a little more friendly to you and will have a couple conversations or something. Like it all just reveals itself. It's kind of funny because all of his fan base is like sexually maladjusted adults and sexually undeveloped young men who are just like just getting into puberty and they can't tell. But like for me, I'm just like, this man is a homosexual. And if he's not a homosexual, he has a gay fairy sitting on his shoulder, screaming every decision he makes into a bullhorn. This is how this man dresses in these women's suits. So if you don't know about this, and this is kind of coming out, look at this. No chick is into this. I mean, maybe one or two. You can't ever say none. But this man is a homosexual. With all due respect, it's not an insult. But anywhere else, anywhere in America that a guy is dressed like this is just a very serious homosexual man. He might have Persian ancestry, and that's where he's getting this like no socks with the loafers type fit. But this is just high end gay. This is like what you wear to your, like, my dad runs the law firm and I'm a respected, like, junior partner at it. I'm going to wear this in on Fridays because I'm going to tell everybody 15 times that I'm going to go see Mamma Mia this weekend because they're bringing it back. And I don't miss Mamma Mia when they bring Mamma Mia back. Do you understand that? And like, it's nuts. It's insanity. Dude, my man is showing off his fucking titties right now. Like that's a come grab a handful. You know what I mean? The shoulders are not. He does not have a masculine set to his shoulders. He's got a feminine, like low triangular set. He's holding his fingers like a pussy, first and foremost at his crotch, which is some wild shit. Not in like it's at his dick, just like for anyone that's coming up. My man, this guy, if you sat him on like a marble, like you know those like little planters downtown, like a nice financial district of a larger city, one of those marble planters that kind of like is around there. If he was sitting like this, hanging out, he would get hit on like 2 or 3 times by different guys. It's a fact, because they'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, "Oh, do you come here often? I haven't seen you around here." Like, "Hi, how are you doing? Do you work out?" Like, it's gnarly, man. It is gnarly. And then if you see him, have you guys ever seen him walk? I'll show you. This is psychotic. Well, hold on. Let me just show you some more of the fits. This isn't Vosh trying to have hobbies. I'm just telling you, like, these fits are psychotic. My man, dude. He's showing off the inner side boob. That's not how a dude wears that kind of shirt. You know, like, he's got that. How does he do it? It's unironically like at flex levels of pulling off ostensibly male fashion items to look this fucking effeminate. Like, at anywhere else, he would be considered almost like iconic. Like if you could get if I just showed you and I was like the new like this is D Tate. This is D Tate. And he's a new upcoming like fashion guy from New York. You're like, he's not really hitting on all cylinders, but I see what he's trying to set up here. Like, this is kind of crazy. Dude, it's just again and again. Like, my man's wearing this little cardigan. Like, dude, he's adorable. Oh, that fucking straight neck. Just again and again. Dude, these are multiple different cuts with this same sort of setup. He is about it. He is that life. He is her. Like, bro. That's not. It's just, I can't. That is not the way that like a dude sit. He's contrapod. He's really off. He's all you. Remember when people were drawing lines? He is off center in all of his things because he's approachable. Like he's doing one of these. Like he's got his neck showing. He's letting people see like the bottom of his like his hairline. He's got the nape out there, like a little bit of neck exposed. God damn. Dude, it's fucking fire. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, is this These walks are just so strange. Got that. Oh, come on. Give it to me. Oh, is this just bottom G? Oh, these aren't from good angles. These aren't from good angles. Oh, I probably just got copyright struck for that. God damn it. God damn it. They got me again. You guys ever seen bottom G? This guy is just an actual gay dude. This guy is fucking like, this dude is a dancer from I think France, and he calls himself Bottom G, and he looks extremely like Andrew Tate does. Fucking stupid ass tweets underneath it. Hold on. God damn. So like, even though some of these dudes are probably also gay, when they're trying to do like male fashion, this dude's kind of got it going. My man right here though. But like, this is kind of more, this is like the male fit and the male, like when you have it unbuttoned and stuff, for this kind of like vibe. These dudes, you know, hey, all right. I looked up Andrew Tate, and then I went to this, and my fucking search is just like, we'll give you what you want, buddy. But yeah, you see the kind of like chest back, like the way that you're unzipped, the way that the fabric rests like directly on your chest, you know, like that's the thing. And then when you go back to Tate, like it's just, the vibe is just completely fucking different. You know what I'm like? What is this? And yo, good for him. But like all my man's fits are just so like powerfully feminine. It's insane. I think that's probably enough on that subject, but I'm just thrown. I'm thrown by it. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.